Collarbones are similar to positive affirmations or even identity statements. Using the collarbone is just one more technique to integrate body, mind, and spirit. I oftentimes will start in a Splankna session even to say, I'm safe to do this work. I'm safe to do this work. I'm safe to do this work. Tap it in. When I find myself intimidated about something, I will create a collarbone statement. It might be something like, I'm competent, I'm creative, I'm gifted and anointed in Christ to do this work. I am competent, gifted, anointed, even created in Christ to do this work. I'm competent, gifted, created, and anointed in Christ to do this work. Tap it in. I'll actually even use collarbone statements to help me remember things. Like, I was in the shower this morning and I realized that I keep forgetting to take my medicine at night. I was doing statements like, in Christ, I remember to take my medicine every night. In Christ, I remember to take my medicine every night. In Christ, I remember to take my medicine every night. You don't have to do the in Christ, but oftentimes for me, it helps me embody the fullness of like my identity. By myself, I probably don't buy that I'm confident, creative, anointed, and gifted. But in Christ, I believe that. And anytime you can add fuel to your intention, to the picture that you are creating, to really walk in the fullness of your identity and your authority, it's powerful. Again, those are statements, identity statements, declarative statements, affirmation statements that we're using. We're touching with our fingertips an inch below the collarbone. We're either rubbing or we're tapping. On collarbone statements, I actually usually rub. And it's just kind of saying, you know, you're okay, you got this. It's my mind and my body actually telling my subconscious, you got this, you can do this. And they're powerful. So try those collarbone statements, use them throughout the day. Maybe I would suggest you maybe pick 2 or 3 and you actually use those throughout. Sometimes I'll find that I need different ones throughout the day. One other example of really good ways to use collarbone statements, I had a client who is teaching me. I always learn from my clients, it's so great. But this client was using it for sleep. She'd been having trouble sleeping, and so she's using collarbone statements to say, I am a really good sleeper, and I have healthy, productive sleep. I'm a really good sleeper. I have healthy, productive, seamless sleep. I'm a great sleeper. I have healthy, productive, seamless sleep. And so I thought that was a really great way to utilize them. And her sleeping is getting better. So when something like an insecurity or something pops up in me, I'll kind of check in, like, what's going on there? What am I believing? What am I feeling a little insecure about? I'll actually be intentional to switch it around and make a statement, give myself a picture, and rub that collarbone. And it's kind of fun to see the shift in the energy.